My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 17th June 2022. The focus of our reflection, the indicative, the spirit of accumulating, hoarding, and treasuring material things is very prevalent. But all this is vanity and folly because all on earth is corruptible and nothing of these lasts. Therefore, discern what is a true treasure that is lasting. Often, the heart of many is deviated and distorted and eventually destructed. It is because it has become the hub of false or inadequate treasures. A treasure is something that one holds precious and intact. One remains clung to his treasure and never lets his treasure snatched away from him. Accordingly, a treasure demands one's total attention, concentration, and preoccupation. In the face of a treasure, all other things lose their importance. Therefore, the quality and the nature of the treasure determine the quality of heart and also the quality of life. For example, if my treasure is only earthly and worldly, then my whole struggle and effort will be to acquire and accumulate as much money, possessions, power, and position as possible. Consequently, my whole sight and vision will become so earthbound and low. I will not be able to raise my eyes to heaven or the higher things of life. I will become disinterested and negligent toward the heavenly, the spiritual, and what is really lasting. I will become least bothered about the right ethics or relationships. This is what happened in the case of Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, in the first reading. Her treasure was the kingly throne, and her heart coveted it so much. Her heart was fully possessed and corrupted by this wrong treasure. Consequently, her whole vision and pursuit of life become so evil. She kills all the royal family and enthrones herself. On the other hand, Jehosheba, the sister of Ahaziah, protects his son Joash, brings him up, and eventually, with the support of the priests and people, enthrones Joash, dethroning Athaliah and killing her. At the same time, they also destroy the false worship of Baal and re enthrone their true God. This is because for these God fearing people, God was the greatest treasure, and their heart was constantly seeking fidelity to Him. In this context, how to extricate ourselves from this web of false treasures and deviated hearts. Purify the perspective, rectify the inner vision. Jesus indicates this by the metaphor, the image of the eye. He says, the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. Here, the eye stands for our perspective, our outlook, and our inner vision. Therefore, what is needed to change our perspective, to brighten it and heighten it? This happens when our perspective becomes wise. Wisdom is the light of our perspective that discerns between the earthly and the heavenly treasures and makes our heart seek the real treasure. And now, the imperative for our life: what is my treasure in my life? Where is my heart set? What are the concerns and interests that consume most of my time and energies? How defective is my perspective? How deviated is my heart? And how shallow are my treasures?